started.
Smooth. Smooth from the US. Okay, let's see. Did E4 last few games, got a couple of Frenches, so let's play something different. Okay, this could be a Grinfeld or a King's Indian. Still could be a Grinfeld or a King's Indian. Maybe not. I guess after the bishop move, it's signaling a King's Indian because white can put another pawn in there, and that kind of discourages d5. Another pawn in the center. Okay, so this is the main line or classical King's Indian. I'm trying to remember, is it usual to play the move there? Yeah, I guess it is. Put the pawn up and then you play knight to c6. It's the classical line. Okay, so this is a different line, knight a6. The knight can come here to c5. Once this pawn is gone, it can come to c5 and double up, attacking the e-pawn. So I'm going to play knight to d2 to defend the e-pawn. That's my idea with this setup, and we'll see what black does next. I can throw in the move b4 here. Yeah, so he has to stop b4. I don't mean to say he has to stop it, but seems to be a good idea. So the question is, how is this dark squared bishop ever getting developed? I could do a slow plan like b3, bishop b2, and then a3, b4, getting rid of the knight that way. And in the meantime, black is going to go ahead with his kingside attack. And we'll see how it goes. So he closes it off. Yeah, that means his slow plan is probably not that great. Black's attack may be quicker than what I'm trying to do on the queen side here. I might play rook e1 and knight to f1 to try and get some extra defense over here. Maybe get in the move g4 to try and create some space over here as well. Think about g4 immediately as he takes en passant, and I would have to take back with a pawn, which I don't necessarily want to open up the h-file at this point. But with a knight on f1, I have the option of taking with the knight and just having an open g-file here. Okay, first let's kick that knight. See where he goes. He goes there, okay. That's interesting. Now he's actually threatening to win a pawn over here. Pawn takes, knight takes. Then what? So I should probably push ahead with c5, pawn takes, knight takes. So it's a pawn sack either way, but maybe I'll get some play by opening up a line over here. Anyway, I need to do something to distract him from his kingside attack, which may come crashing through if I'm not careful. Yeah, so he's just going to ignore it. This is one of those openings where everybody ignores what the other guy is doing. Now, I could take the knight. I don't know if that's so great. If I push this pawn, the knight goes back to e5. Knight goes back to c5, rather. And but if I don't do anything, he's going to take. Okay. Yeah, still a pawn sack over here. Or is it? Actually, this rook is undefended, so pawn takes, and the knight is pinned. Okay, he's hitting my knight. So let's maybe put some pressure on the c file. He can play rook to yeah, he can play rook c1 if I play queen, rook c8 if I play queen c1. This knight is defending. Let's move my rook to e1 just to free up the square f1 for a potential defensive maneuver here. Yes, I forgot to account for the fact that the rook is now defended. So, okay. Well, I was intending to sack a pawn over there. This is just a weak pawn here, and it's maybe not worth a whole lot. And now where is his knight going? Here, here, here. Or back to where it was. So I was thinking, bring my queen out to harass his knight. Yeah, so that attacks my knight. These squares are all covered. So when this knight moves, my knight will be under attack. But if he takes the pawn, I can actually take back and defend my knight. And it's also a check. And I have the possibility of playing knight to c4 here, hitting his queen, which I think I should do. Now where can his queen go to defend the knight? Anywhere? Can go to here.
Check.
Or there. Can I interpose? No. Okay, let's get my king out of check. Tough call. I might have been better off going to f1 than h1. But I don't know. Don't know right now. Queen can come into... queen can go to f2. Bit of a scary spot for the queen. And it's a double attack. Queen to f2 is a double attack on the knight and the bishop. So, I mean the rook. Attacks the rook and the bishop. I guess I could play queen d1. Queen f2, queen d1 is possible. Okay, this defends the rook and attacks the knight. And so now queen f1 is not as big a threat. Not yet. If pawn takes, I'm taking back with the bishop, defending e4. Yeah, queen f2 is played. Okay. So he's sacking a piece. So before I take the knight, I should think, if he pushes the pawn, maybe I can just ignore it. If he takes, I still have bishop takes. And now I can play queen to c2 to chase his queen away. And I will do that. I don't like that queen there. And then I can grab this pawn. So I think this is one of those cases where black got a little too frisky.
Resigns.
Yeah. Yeah, his attack is just falling apart here. He's a piece down, and I'm going to win a pawn in the center. But it could have gone either way for a while there. I'll take a look at it in the postmortem. See you guys later. Bye.